Now to a Target 12 Investigators exclusive mall milestone.
20 years after the Providence Place Mall opened its doors, the state just finished paying off the money borrowed to fund its construction.
But records we reviewed show mall revenue is declining, and with its marquee department store gone, we wanted to find out what the future holds for Rhode Island's biggest shopping center.
Target 12 investigator Ted Nesi joins us now with his exclusive findings.
Unlike some smaller local malls, Providence Place is in no danger of closing anytime soon. But experts tell me the mall needs to adapt to survive for another 20 years.
Sometimes politics gets in the way, and not with this guy. Link Almond's always do the right thing.
As a top aide to then Governor Lincoln Almond, Joe Larissa was a key negotiator of the deal to build the Providence Place Mall.
Link Almond made a commitment when he took office. I'm taking the taxpayers off the hook.
The governor eventually agreed to put $72 million of the mall's sales tax revenue toward its construction.
The naysayers never thought this thing would ever be built. And now let's be positive about the city.
Providence Place opened with fanfare in 1999. And since then has generated $249 million in sales tax receipts, allowing Rhode Island to pay off the state-issued bond for the mall last month with plenty to spare.
The developer won, the taxpayers won, the city of Providence won, the state won, and we had a beautiful mall, and the taxpayers were not on the hook, and it resulted in tens of millions of dollars of economic development and progress for the state.
Today, though, Providence Place is clearly feeling the effects of online shopping. Sales tax revenue at its stores has fallen 14% this decade, from over $14 million in 2012 to $12.2 million now. Executives at the mall's parent company in Chicago declined my request for an interview, but they did issue a statement saying, in part, in 1999, Providence Place filled a void that did not exist in the market. While change is a constant and happens at a rapid pace in the shopping center industry, Providence Place continues to maintain longevity by remaining current with the ever-changing demographic. A major blow came in January when flagship department store Nordstrom closed its doors. Documents obtained by Target 12 show sales at the Providence Nordstrom had plunged from $38 million in 2009 to just $19 million in 2017.
Originally thought of to be a high-end mall, and now really it's more of just your middle class mall.
Johnson & Wales marketing professor Diane McCrone says it's a good sign Providence Place quickly found a replacement for Nordstrom, the Pennsylvania-based regional chain Boscov's.
They've been successful in getting an anchor in. They've been successful in getting stores in. It might just look a little bit different in the future as far as like office space or more entertainment.
Perhaps the mall's biggest draw today, the Apple Store, which took in more than twice as much money as Nordstrom in 2017, over $42 million.
If Apple opened a store like in Garden City, that would be a problem for Providence Place.
Crowan says she expects Providence Place to add more restaurants and other entertainment options in the coming years to give people reasons for going to the mall that can't be replicated on a smartphone. With the Target 12 investigators, Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.
Now another Target 12 investigators exclusive mall milestone.
As we first showed you live at 5, Providence Place is marking its 20th anniversary and facing headwinds from the rise of online shopping.
But that's not the only challenge. Rhode Island's biggest shopping center is also preparing for the loss of a lucrative tax break.
Target 12 investigator Ted Nesi joins us now with the details that are new at 6.
In 1995, Rhode Island's governor promised the state-issued bonds for Providence Place would pay for themselves through increased sales tax revenue. And he was right. Now Providence leaders are wondering when the city will get a bigger piece of the pie. It's hard to believe now, but this is what the site of the Providence Place Mall looked like in the early 1990s. It took a decade of planning and 2 years of construction, but the $460 million facility finally opened its doors in 1999. 20 years later, Providence Place is still a draw. Investor filings show over 97% of its space is currently leased, compared with only 87% occupancy at Emerald Square. Diane McCrone is a marketing professor at Johnson & Wales.
I would say that the Providence Place Mall is going to be here for a while.
There have been big changes. Nordstrom, the department store that clinched the original mall deal, closed its doors in January.
But at the same time, the mall has been able to keep retailers there. Apple has expanded their footprint in the Providence Place Mall.
Documents obtained by Target 12 show the Providence Apple Store generated more than $42 million in revenue in 2017, over twice as much money as Nordstrom.
I mean, the day the Apple Store leaves, that's when I'm really worried. That's when you know there's a problem with the mall.
Providence Mayor Jorge Elorza sees the mall as a place to shop.
I go to the mall all the time, catch a movie, Christmas shopping.
And also as a source of tax revenue.
Today is the final passage of the final document necessary in order to proceed with this wonderful project.
But under a 30-year tax treaty signed by then-Mayor Buddy Cianci, Providence Place will pay the city just $900,000 this year. That's a far cry from the $25 million it would normally owe.
I don't want to play Monday morning quarterback. If I was in that position, who knows what any one of us would have done.
While the tax treaty doesn't expire until 2028, Elorza's team has already held initial talks about what happens when it ends. Records show the mall's Chicago parent company has hired 3 lobbyists to make its case at City Hall.
If their payment's going to balloon to $20-something million, that will likely knock them out of business.
Elorza hopes a revised deal with the mall could yield more revenue for the city.
The idea is they increase their payments over the next 10 years, and after 10 years, it doesn't go back down to what it is now, but it's less than that $25 million.
Providence Place executives declined to be interviewed for this story, but issued a statement saying in part, Providence Place is proud to be the community's destination for shopping, dining, and entertainment. We are looking forward to the next 20 years. Apple did not respond to a request for comment about its Providence store. With the Target 12 investigators, Ted Nisi, Eyewitness News.